Hi, it's Natalie at Custom Crafts, and today I have a project for you that is very Halloween inspired. Karen, one of our designers here at Custom Crafts, made this really cool, sparkly, spooky chandelier that's got this neat raven or black crow on the top. And we think that this would be perfect decoration if you're planning some kind of fall bash to hang over a buffet table if you're serving hors d'oeuvres. Or you could also totally flip it around and make it pink, and it would be a perfect thing to hang in a little girl's room. So I'm going to show you the steps today and what you'll be needing. Of course, we're going to be using our Cricut cartridges. Stamped is the cartridge that we use to make the chain link that the chandelier hangs from. We'll also be using the home decor cartridge to cut out not only our chandelier but also the bird that is sitting on top of our chandelier. The indie art cartridge we use to cut out the bird wing and the overlay. If you like to add a little bit of interest to the bird wings, we used the Swiss Dots Cuttlebug embossing folder, and we embossed the underlay of the wing. Heidi Swap has given us some really cool chandelier crystals, and we used those on our project in Jet and also in Kiwi. Those are the two different colors. And then also we used our Doodlebug Beetle Black glitter. We didn't use glitter paper, we actually glittered everything ourselves, and in order to do that we used our really cool Stick and Stay permanent spray. And then I'll also show you how we use this really cool adhesive cleaning agent to clean off our mat once we've glittered everything. Our first step is to cut out our chandelier. We've already done that, but I'll be going through the steps with you and everything that you need to get your chandelier the right size to hang over our buffet table. This bird was cut at a 4-inch height. Then you'll also want to cut out from your indie art cartridge the wing. So I have an overlay and an underlay, and these were also cut out at a 4-inch height. And what we'll end up doing actually when we put all these together and glitter them is we're going to trim down our bird once we get it all put together, just so that it is a little bit more crow or raven-like, a little bit more spooky than just the regular. This is kind of a happy little bird, so we try to make them a little bit spooky. So the next step after you get all of your pieces cut out is that we're going to be using our permanent spray adhesive, and we're going to be applying our Doodlebug Black Beetle glitter. So we're going to be glittering not only the chandelier but also the wing overlay. You're going to be setting the underlay aside. We're going to be embossing that with the Cuttlebug in a few minutes if you'd like to do so. And then also you're going to be glittering your bird body so that when all these pieces come together, they're nice and sparkly. So I'm just going to slide my Ranger craft mat over just so that I can easily move over to it. And you want to work on a surface that is separate from the surface you're going to glitter on. And the reason is because you're going to spray this adhesive, and then if you work on the same surface, your glitter will be stuck to all that adhesive that's laying around there. So you want to spray your adhesive and then move to your craft mat. This is the Ranger craft mat. It's a really nice product because it just makes it so easy to clean up the excess. So we've got all of our pieces laid out here. The chandelier one I'm not going to do at the same time. I'm just going to set this aside. So I've got both the bird pieces that need to be glittered, and you want to do a front side and a back side so that when you stick your two sides together, you have opposite sides glittered. So just make sure you do that when you're doing your glittering. And I'm going to be using this wonderful new product that we have. It's the Permanent Spray by Stick and Stay. It's by the Crafter's Companion. And this is so hot that we can't even keep this in stock. People are crazy about this. You can use it to make your Cricut mat re-sticky, but you want to be using the repositionable adhesive for that, not the permanent. This is the permanent one. So very, very easy to use. You're just going to quickly mist your shape with that spray adhesive. And then, like I said, you want to make sure that you are lifting it from your previous position and putting it on your craft mat so that when you're done, you can put all that unused glitter back into the container. instead of wasting it. And you'll see actually how much, oops, is excess. You really want to be able to put that back in your jar. Okay, so I'm just going to scoot this over just slightly here. And let the glitter do the magic here. And this is the Beetle Black again. So you just lightly coat your shape. Okay, and then once everything's covered, just kind of dump your excess off, and then I've got a really beautiful glittered wing. And this looks so pretty when you work with your other shape. It just, that overlay just really pops when you put those two together. And then you would just repeat the same exact process once you get all of the chandelier pieces glued together. So I have all this excess glitter, and I like to keep a wide paintbrush handy that I haven't used before. And you just sweep look at all that excess glitter that would go to waste if I wasn't using my Ranger craft mat. So you can roll this up and then dump it back into the jar. Just have to move your glittered pieces off to the side while you do that. You're probably not going to get all of it back in, but that would be a lot of glitter to go to waste. So once you're done with your cleaning up your glitter mess, now I have, you can see where I've sprayed the adhesive and now my mat is all sticky. But I have this really cool adhesive cleaning agent that's also by Crafter's Companion. And it does a really nice job of cleaning up this sticky stuff that's left by your adhesive. So I'm just gonna spritz this on. And then I think it says, leave it dry, leave it sit for about 30 seconds so that it has a chance to work on your adhesive. And then just plain paper towel, and it just cleans your mat right up so nicely. Okay, so once you're done with that, we're going to be embossing our wing underlay with the Swiss dots. So I am going to be using my Cuttlebug, and for those of you who have used the Cuttlebug before, this is old hat for you, but I'm just going to explain that we've got a A spacer plate, a B cutting pad, which is where actually our embossing folder goes. So I'm going to put my wing in. And you know you have your embossing folder the right way if you can read the writing. So I'm going to put my wing in, close my folder, put my B plate over the top, and roll it through. Then you have a nice embossed wing. So you're going to take your underlay, and we're going to come back to our permanent spray adhesive again. This is probably the easiest way to do this part because the wing is it's so lacy kind of. So you're going to flip the wing over so that you're looking at the non-glittered side, and you're going to just give it a quick spray with your spray adhesive. And then you can go ahead and lay this down over your wing, just like that. And then you'll do the same exact thing to the other wing. But you want to make sure that you're doing the right side so that you have a wing for each side of your bird.